Well, it's almost that time, everybody. iOS 26.5 is about to release to the public in the next couple of days. And after using the second RC, we have some takeaways here. And I am happy to say, spoiler alert, this is much better than the original RC for 26.5. If you guys missed it, if we jump into settings, general, and about, this new build number is 23F77, which is a slight increase and update to the original RC. But I can tell you guys right now, everything has been smoother, battery life has been improved, really battery management as a whole has worked so much better. And if we actually jump into battery, two folds here I want to talk about. As you can see right off the bat, it's showing no more egregious exclamations here, showing that I was, or as it said, I was using more power than normal, which was not the case for the last couple of days. Luckily, that has been resolved here. So that makes us feel much better than this for the public release is going to be ready to go. Now, in addition to that, like we've said, now with 210 cycle counts, we have dropped to 98% capacity. Not a huge deal considering how long we've been using this for and how many cycle counts are on this, but the 2% we did lose here has all been on 26.5 beta cycle. That's right, in a couple of weeks we have lost 2%. Not ideal, but I just mentioned this because it's a good reminder why you should not put these betas on your primary devices. Aside from that also, we did not have any other additional modem update here. The firmware is still 1.60.02. So if you were having any sort of cellular connectivity issues, that probably won't be fixed here, but I'm happy to say I have not experienced any of those issues at all. One place we were seeing other issues at was on the control center and swiping up. There was some glitchiness and delays, but as you can see here, aside from that little hiccup, everything is moving pretty smoothly here. Jumping in and out of apps, as you can see, is pretty quick. Go into our stocks app, jump around here really quick, and it is flying around just as smooth as usual. The ProMotion display hasn't given us any issues either, which is definitely good to see. If you are a big numbers person, you can see the CPU benchmark history. We've ran a couple of tests since we've been on this new one, and you can see it has been a nice jump from the original RC, coming from right around actually 3561 to 9419 to a 3653 single core to a 3811 and back down to a 3657 today, with multi-core scores hopping all over the place from 9400 all the way to 9700. So pretty good to see, good scores, but again, as you are all obviously aware, it doesn't always tell the full story. You do have those new wallpapers here as well. This is one of those Pride Luminescence wallpapers, and the effects look so good. Let's lock it and unlock it, and I have to say this might be one of my new favorite wallpapers that they have released in a while. It's just so customizable and it looks really good. It's well thought out. Aside from that also, let's talk about release dates here. And if we're looking at our calendar here, it's obviously May 10th today. This could go public as soon as tomorrow, May 11th, or Tuesday, May 12th. We are not that far away. Keep in mind though, 26.5 does not have a lot of new updates here. You simply do have end-to-end RCS encrypted messaging and ads in Apple Maps. So we've talked about those already. There's a new splash screen you'll see, but nothing else crazy is really in this build. 26.6 will be dropping possibly the same week, or most likely I believe we will get the first beta on the 18th of May, which will be 1 week after they release iOS 26.5. Aside from that, once this runs, we will be running in parallel with iOS 27. If it's crazy as it is, we are only about 4 weeks away from seeing that on June 8th. Going to be very exciting, going to be interesting to see what Apple officially unveils here. But just keep in mind, there will be 2 betas running at this point in time also. Aside from that, guys, everything has been pretty good. Haven't seen, like I said, any Wi-Fi issues, any Bluetooth connection issues. Cellular has been pretty good. Not too many glitches and lags. One of my main concerns was just how warm the phone was getting on RC1. That hasn't raised its head again in this build, so it's good to see. It looks like Apple took the feedback to heart. I'm glad they dropped the second beta here for the RC, and it should be ready to go to the public in a couple days. Let me know what you think in the comments below. How's your time with 26.5 been? Have you had any issues? Leave a comment down below what those were and what device you're running. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.